Good morning and welcome back to Planet Craft. I'm Natalie and I'm going to be doing some journaling cards today. So before we go too far, hello to Deb. And have we got any more hellos, Ian? Because I can't see comments.
No.
No, just Deb. Everybody else has forgotten that we're early today. We're also going to be early tomorrow. So we will see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No, because it's fighting with Barbara then.
Yeah, but it's just going to have to do for tomorrow. I can't be doing little ones. Okay. So, I want to do a nice cover to go in my album. And it's a little 4x4 album. So I've got one of the journaling cards here.
Tracy and Carol.
Hello Tracy, hello Carol.
Your mum.
Hi Mum.
Tracy Christina as well.
Hello the other Tracy. So, hi Tracy DT and hi Tracy.
Yeah. Evening to Tracy. The Tracy's, because they're both in Australia. So.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by bringing in a box with a rounded corner. So that should be fairly close to what I have in front of me. And I'm going to resize it, and at the moment I'm in inches, so I've got a metric ruler in front of me so it's easier for me to change. And I need it to be almost, but not quite, so it needs to be 101.
And Linda as well.
That 1 mil makes all the difference. And I will just check that it is square just in case of something random, but yes. So there's our 4x4 that probably isn't quite 4x4. And I'm going to duplicate it so that we have one to crop our photo with. And I want to put some journaling in. So I have the photo in front of me, and Ian can show this on stream in a minute. And I can see roughly where I want to put my journaling. So I want to put something up this top right section here. And then I can put the majority of my journaling down here. So I'm going to go to my text tool. I'm going to click. And it doesn't matter where you click because you can move after. And I'm going to put I'm going to do it on 2 lines actually, so I'm just going to put just the
Which text do you want?
probably the, should we go fine?
Yeah, fine.
So I'm going to go down to scripty.
Yeah, can you use your child?
I might do in a minute, but for me title I want to use scripty. So I'm going to shrink that down a little bit. Press T, so that's going to reactivate my text tool. Click, and then I can type the next line. So just there. And then we have the 2 of us. So that we can do something like that. I'm going to click and drag over the 2. And I'm going to resize them just a little because we don't want it drawing through Ian's head. So if we bring this over, I'm going to colour it blue for the line and set it to draw.
Tracy's watching quite YouTube today.
Ooh! Hello to YouTube and Twitch, by the way. So I'm going to just shrink this up into this corner. And this is where background scan's going to really help Ian in a minute.
Don't be too quick.
I'm trying to be nice and slow. So next I'm going to do some journaling to go along the bottom of the photo. And I'm going to put celebrating 10 years for Mr. and Mrs. Do you want me to put back the 30 years as well, or?
If you want.
Okay. So I'm going to put that as one line and shrink it down. So obviously at the moment it's way too big. So when you're resizing, what you really want to do, because of the differences in point sizes between fonts, is to choose your font first. So let's say we're going to go to Child's Play, and that should show a difference. There we go. Which one is it? It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. And I'm going to shrink that one down in there. Press and hold shift to keep it just moving up vertically. Press and hold alt and drag to do a duplicate. And then we can go 30 years of friendship. Which bizarrely it is, isn't it? Yeah. So I want those last two lines of text to be centered, so I'm going to select that box and the two lots of text, but I'm going to leave these up here alone, and I'm going to align to center. Just go back to my writing, and again I'm going to change the line to blue, and then I'm going to change it to draw. There we go. So that's our, we can do like a photo overlay, which is what I'm thinking here. So rather than working directly onto our photo with our foiling, it's actually going to go onto a piece of acetate that we can overlay over the top. So this is a good idea to do whenever you are working with an original photo. So rather than potentially ruining an old photo, you can just put a nice acetate or polyester sheet piece in front. Whichever Ian decides on, because he's got both there that he's playing with at the moment. So if I go into my layers, I can actually label these. So I have the acetate cut line, I have the photo cut line. I'm going to group all my text, and I'm going to call that the acetate journaling. Okay. So with this album we also have like a smaller grid layout, and that uses 2x2 cards. So I thought I would have a go at making my own. So again, I'm going to bring in that same rounded corner box. I'm going to go to edit, and this one is 51. You know, those 1 mils make all the difference. And we can also do some, cool. Which one was that?
Heat resistant.
Heat resistant, okay. I lost my train of thought then.
Carol is our anniversary soon. Yes, the 27th is our wedding anniversary.
And we can pop in the heart and
Morning Sandra as well. Do you think we're ignoring you? We're not.
So I'm going to use something I see asked on the groups quite often actually. So I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to line those two to middle and centre, and press and hold Alt, and I'm going to drag one out here. I'm going to change to my text tool, and I can put in. So because we're going to be cutting this out rather than drawing it, we are going to need to go for a bolder font. Let's go for, I think it's the cleaner. Let's go for that one, heavy. So I'm just going to do it so it just overlaps that heart. Alt and drag, move it over, and this is probably going to have to move from my name because I'm going to be bigger. So I'm going to just tweak it down a little in size. Okay. So, first of all, you're going to want to subtract your heart from your frame. So that's going to punch a hole through that back shape, which then means that when we weld, it's going to join our text to our heart. Now, if we didn't do that first, I'll do a couple of the common mistakes. One might be that somebody welds it and then they go, well, where's it all disappeared to? And that's because you haven't done that subtraction stage. So you might get there and think, oh, I've got to weld it there. Nope, still won't work. You must use subtract. So if you've got things that are disappearing or looking like they're going to the back, which was another one yesterday, then usually it's because you're using the wrong calculation. And there we go. And I'm going to put in another box that we can use as a crop for that size of photo. I'm going to group these two elements here because we've already got one spare here anyway if anybody needs to use it. And there we go. I'm done. Are you ready? Oh dear, he doesn't look enthusiastic this morning. So, we're going to go to File, Export, and then I'm going to transfer it via the internet. Now, if you're using a USB cable or memory stick, you will use the top option, which is Export to FCM. So this is important because otherwise your machine won't be able to understand what you're trying to tell it to do. Okay, over to you.
Time to move some of this off my desk.
Yeah, I'll have the iPad.
So, good morning everybody. Hope you're all well. As you can see on my desk, I have the acetate. That's the sheet I'm going to be using. You can't really see it very well there, but there is a sheet of acetate there. That's my mat that I'm going to use in a minute. It's fallen over.
Yeah, it was on the cable.
The heat didn't work, the heat resistance working, so what I was doing while Natalie was designing is just up in this top corner. If you can see that. I was just testing to see if the foil would stick to the heat resistant. And it does.
Do you want to pass me the roller and I'll roller this for you?
That's your roller. There you go.
New one.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the Super Zig.
Yeah, it's the Super Zigs, and apparently at some point it's going to put through that. It's not good. Naughty machine. There we go.
Okay. So pop that in there. Can you hold that for me as well?
I can.
Right, let me try and do everything. That's plugged in very, very hot, so be careful because it's been warming up since while you've been.
That's okay.
So we're going to use the foil shield because it will give us a outline to work to. I have to trim down the acetate as well to fit within the
Yeah.
foil shield.
You can just use your trimmer for that.
I'm just lining this up around the edge.
Did I say hello to Sandra, didn't I?
I did. And I said hello to Beatrice as well.
Cool.
Keep an eye on that one as well though, because you can't see YouTube on that early on.
Okay.
Oh, so just so
Eyes watching. Eagle eyes.
because Tracy's watching on YouTube. To keep an eye, otherwise you don't see it coming. Right, so that's my foil shield attached. Not going anywhere, hopefully. Might be its new permanent home if it stays there. So what do I need to trim my...
Carol wants to know how your head is today.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
not wonderful. But, yeah.
You tend to have them for a few days when you get them, don't you?
Yeah, this one I think is a record because it's about 5 days at the moment. What size do I need this? Roughly?
If you trim it to about 15 centimetres, you'll be alright.
And that's helpful on a dinky, with me little ruler. 15. Okay. The other way, don't it?
I was thinking that, but... Yeah, his head's definitely bad today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Foil shield. So we're going to attach our acetate to the top corner.
Just use some masking tape, the little purple tape. Makes it easier to see then.
Little pieces.
Don't forget, you're going to put your rubber bits on there as well, aren't you?
I might do them one at a time just to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the edge of my acetate.
So you can see it a bit easier than on camera.
See a bit easier. Cool. Right, so let's get the machine up and running.
You're not going to put your pieces in?
Where are they?
In the envelope, right
Oh,
there by
so-
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Oh, I've got comments on this.
Probably not the best place to put your phone though.
this is the foil shield that I've created, and it is looking at being developed a little bit more, isn't it?
Yep.
To make it almost a lot easier for people to
Apply foil.
apply foil, and to make life easier for
Those with dexterity issues, I'll finish your sentences for you, darling.
So that it's going to make like an easier design, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we're planning on making it easy for people to use, so it's actually almost a mat as such, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are in talks with somebody who can help us. Remind me to send that file over later.
I will do.
I'll do at the bottom. I'll fill that in. That's near enough, because that gives me enough to attach take 2 for the foil. Because I ain't going to get one down that side because it's
Too thin.
too thin. Measurements are off when I do it.
Not saying a word.
It's obvious now because that side's bigger than that side and that side and that side.
Yeah.
There. Right, so let's drop that down.
Turn on the machine was a good start.
I was going to re-angle the camera quick so people can see what I'm doing on
Okay.
screen. So let's turn on our scan cut. Actually, I'll put the foil on this before I load it, don't I?
Mhm. Yeah, it's a little bit easy to do it when it's not loaded.
Now I don't want to retrieve the last bit of data. Let's pull it down off the internet first. There you go. Do you want to send it again for me?
Is it? Hang on. Wait for it to load to the network first. So if you have that issue and it comes up saying that,
Hey.
it's because it hasn't quite connected to your network just yet. It's trying to be too quick.
I'll run before I can walk. So I just need the text first, don't I?
Yeah.
So draw that and then cut that one.
Yeah.
Am I cutting these out of acetate as well?
No.
No, okay. Just asking, so I can delete all the rest and just...
Yeah, do you want me to redo it so you
so
don't have to
I need?
delete it?
Yeah, that'd be handy.
Okay, I do that then.
See, I did that for you.
Okay, there you go. Back to you already.
So let's retrieve data, pull it down. Hey, there we go. So let's sort out some foil.
Right there in front of you.
I know, I was just wondering if that was enough.
I'd go with a fresh bit.
Go with the fresh.
Yeah, I'll use up the scraps offline, it's a bit easier then.
So we're going for some nice gold foil, and this is part of the foil that is in our set that we are offering as our Christmas pack.
It is a nice colour that. It's really nice gold. Would you like some bigger scissors there?
Yeah, so that's going to take me 6 months to cut through.
There you go. You look cack-handed today.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely your head's still bad. This is usually your thing, isn't it? That's why I let you do it. It's your baby, this one.
Enough on there. take this down as well. So the new design eliminates a certain amount of tape. You're still going to have to tape some of it, aren't you?
No.
I know you're not, are you?
No, it eliminates the tape. Totally. And if you have any dexterity issues at all, there's going to be a really easy solution.
There is. It's going to be a fantastic solution if we can get it to work.
Yep.
So, do keep an eye out for that coming up. Now, with your foil, you always want to make sure you've got it nice and taut when you apply it to your card. It's a bit long, but hey. I'd rather have too much than not enough.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. It's very quiet out there today.
Sorry?
It's very quiet out there today.
It's because they haven't got a headache, you see. Not shouting at me. So there you can see it, that's nicely foiled. Like I said, our new design, when it comes out,
Eliminates all that.
eliminates all of this. So, and we have a couple of ideas. Oh, I didn't move the camera back, did I? Numpty. No, let me just move that so you can see what I've done. So there you can see we've...
No, not Carl for this one. Carl's helping with something else.
So that's all foiled, if I move that across a bit, and taped. Okay, that's just... I load my mat. Let's turn that back so you can see the... There we go. So I'm going to go to OK. Select, I'm going to draw first. So that's OK. So if I can have my foil quill, please.
You can indeed.
So I'm using one of Carl's harbors on this. So this is one of Carl's funky ones. It'll save me having to take the other one off. We'll just slot that in and lock it down.
Deb says, that sounds interesting. I hate the taping part.
Yeah, and it takes up a lot of time, so it's one of these that...
Yeah, there's going to be two options, isn't there? There's going to be one where you can apply the foil yourself.
Still without tape.
Still without tape. Or there's going to be one where it actually comes with a recyclable frame. So that you don't have to do any taping at all. Or any sticking or anything. You can just put it in place and off you go.
So it says attach appropriate holder, that's just because it's Carl's holder. And shows you a background scan. Yes.
Yes. Always a good idea.
Did you group it?
Yes.
Okay. I almost forgot. That would have been disastrous, wouldn't it? Would have been typical Ian, that.
Well, if you forgot to do your background scan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the most important step when you're doing foiling is to do that background scan, because if you're...
That would have been absolutely disastrous, because it
Yep.
was nowhere near.
If you try and foil through either the washi tape or through masking tape, and especially if you're using the magnetic mat, it definitely won't work.
How's that? Is that better? Happy with that?
Yes.
So I can trim it after, can't I?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try that again. We go draw. Start, okay, and
Start again.
go. So that's got 4 minutes to do. So the two fonts that Natalie has used today are available from Buy Me a Coffee. They are Scripty and Child's Play Basic, is it?
It's just child's play.
It's just Child's Play, is it? They are both single line fonts, and in the, as close as you can get to single line font true, aren't they?
Yeah. Carol's being cheeky.
Yeah, that's alright.
There's still time, Carol. There's still time.
Yeah, Still early.
But no, we have to be good because it's Ian's baby, isn't it? The new one. Well, all the new stuff is. Apart from the fonts are me.
The fonts are yours.
And the designs are me. But the products are you, definitely.
I did my best. Deb's managed to message Deb this morning.
Yeah.
How's it looking on YouTube, Tracy? I'll ask if she's still there. You should see a red comment pop up in
I don't know, I can't see because you haven't got it in the overview to see how many people are watching on YouTube.
Put it up.
No, it's okay. Don't want to break anything. Oh, Beatrice, you've not seen the foiling before? Oh.
It's addictive.
It's very addictive. In terms of outlay, you can start with as little as a USB power pack and one foil quill. So if you're going to start with one, probably go for the standard, because it kind of crosses over both. If you have the 3-pack, start with the bold because the bold's easier.
Up there, look. Looks good to me. Better layout over here.
There you go.
Cool.
I don't like the new Facebook at all. It never seems to link to where it's supposed to link to. Okay.
Looks like it's done.
So I'm just going to take the foil quill out for a moment while Ian checks. This is the fun bit.
The reveals. Hang on, let's see if we can get this a better shot for you. There you go, so that's what it's done so far. You can see on the outside.
Hopefully.
Hang on. Oh yes. Yep, it's done both.
So yes, it's heat foiling, so it stuck to your frame. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I can disconnect the quill and let that cool down. So it does get quite hot, Beatrice, but it doesn't damage your machine at all. I know that there tends to be a bit of chat on the groups about, oh, avoid your warranty and all this, that and the other. No, used correctly, it's absolutely fine. We don't use the little shield that comes with it, as we find it can actually be more damage than good, because when it's in your machine normally, that heated tip is going to be nowhere near your machine. Whereas if you've got that little plating, sometimes it can actually tip and it can catch the nib and transfer that heat through it back to your machine that way. So we do tend to avoid using that.
So there you can see the text that we've just done and how well that's come out. I like that.
It's cool, isn't it?
And I'm going to use that one to cut the acetate. Do you think? No?
No.
Okay.
It's only a basic shape. You can go for the other one, and if it goes through the mat, it goes through the mat. But no, keep the vinyl one for card or vinyl.
Filthy.
Do you want to get a little thingy in it or not?
That's better. Originally
Okay.
must have done a bit. Must have been a bit of something you caught up. Take a junk out my finger instead. So I'm going to use the auto blade for the next bit. So we're just going to cut. So I'm just going to bring that back up so you can see. Olé.
I'll hold that. Oh, I wish the camera had had my view for that one. So Tracy says the camera's different on YouTube. It's interesting.
Well, she's going to change it because I moved it from there to there. To
Oh, maybe.
show. And it's just delayed because it takes
A little bit
yeah.
to catch up.
So I'm going to go OK. So now I'm going to do some cutting. So it says 1 minute. I'm going to leave it on -9. I'm just going to let it go. The dirt on the screen. It's on here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it a clean.
Keep trying to clean it off the.
Trying to clean it off my monitor, thinking, oh, this is a bit mucky. Okay, so let's get my nail in there. There you go. Not bad.
Not bad at all. So is that it for
So,
you?
so which heat resistant one was it? Was it the...
That is the Crafter's Companion heat resistance. It was. Yep, Crafter's Companion. It is heat resistant acetate pack.
And it has a product code of 131739.
If someone wants to play with that.
Do you want to adjust your camera?
Let's pop that back. There we go. We can see the. It's cut out nice.
It's weird, I can see it more in person here than what you can see it on the camera.
There we go. So if I get a.
Oh. There you go.
So the idea being that.
It's because it's got the sticky on it.
It's
Over that way a bit.
Over that way a bit.
Yeah. That's
Like
it.
so.
That's the way I was thinking.
So it sits just underneath.
So because it's been on the sticky mat, it may have a bit of residue on the back. So all you need to do is just flip it over and give it a little rub with either an optical wipe, alcohol wipe, or a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a cloth.
We've got some card, haven't we, next?
Yes.
So let's just flip that up. Let's sort this camera out because it's a bit ski-whiff now. Yeah. So I'm going to take all the bits off.
Sandra says, oh my god, amazing. It looks even better in person, to be honest. I don't think the camera's doing it much justice today. But we're trying to leave the lights off so that you can see the screen a bit better. Because if you put the lights on, the screen tends to glare a bit, doesn't it?
So we can remove the foil shield. There you go, sweetie.
Put in my first ever order with Lime Tree yesterday. It's just arrived very quick. They are very, very good.
So what are we cutting the next bits out of?
Right, so you need the photo to be cut next. Yeah. So now you can swap to the vinyl blade for doing that.
Top corner?
Yeah. You might want to just bring it in a little bit because you're doing your positioning though.
Let's do an inch and an inch.
Yeah. So because you can't cut right to the edge of your mat, if you're doing something where you're cutting out the photo, if you bring it down that little bit, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, so I'm going to pop to canvas. I'm going to hide the acetate group and reveal the photo, and I'll even move the photo over a bit for you, Ian. So
maybe inch and inch, so it should be roughly in the right place at least.
probably about there, I think. There we go, and transfer, and it's coming back to you.
That's back away so I can go. Okay. Can I put it back to the other screen so I can see what?
Yeah.
There we go. So we're going home.
Oh, so I'm just after some window cling. Do we have an affiliated supplier? That's probably going to be a look on Amazon in terms of an affiliate for us, I think.
We'll have a look and
We'll have a look in case Craft Stash might have some, because we've got an affiliate with them, haven't we? So I will try and do my best to get that back to you ASAP then, Sandra. And Tracy Christina has bought 2 of the books today. Yay! Little bogey. Can't wait for them to arrive so she can start playing.
So again,
They'll have lots of fun.
Lay down. And I load my mat. Oh, that's
Oh.
looking weird.
Yeah, I haven't quite got it in the right place there. There we go.
I think I had it made up, but wasn't this end, just didn't help.
No, that went out.
Okay, so I'm going to do a background scan because I want to be able to see where my square lines up.
Yes, that is exactly what you need for snowflakes to go in a window display, or if you want to do a bit late now, but if you did done poppies or anything like that, then window cling is the way to go, because then it doesn't leave any adhesive residue. If you can't find what you want in window cling, then you can go to a temporary adhesive vinyl, but window cling is just a bit easier.
So I'm just going to use my arrows because they're easier than playing mushroom roulette with
Moving it and dragging it.
moving it and it not staying on that straight line. Is that about right?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. And okay. And we're going to go to cut. And Natalie said we're going to use the vinyl blade this one. So we're going to use the nice thin one. And we're going to give it a go with that. Hope this works, 'cause it's the only one I've got of this. So if it's wrong, you're in trouble, missus.
Which is why I made sure you were more that way than this way. Because it's going to be that side that's going to cause the issue if you haven't got that over far enough. It's also the reason why I get you to use the vinyl blade. Maybe slightly off on that corner because I think the photo moved a little bit.
Well, that looks good.
There you go.
That fine trim off the top and bottom of that, wasn't it?
It was, which is why I said to use the vinyl blade.
There you go.
There you go. You can show that on stream. How fine a cut can you make with a scaling cut? There you go. That fine is the answer.
Trimmed it off the edge of it.
Yeah. Thin. It's not even 1 mil that.
Get under this edge. That's just not cut quite as cleanly as it should have.
Oh, that's okay. You'll probably find that it just pulls away. That's what it was doing to me the other day, even though it was lifting off with it. No? No. Okay.
I'll let you sort that out in a bit.
What not?
But hopefully.
Hang on, turn the camera. Good idea.
And then you have nice little 4x4.
Mm-hmm. Carol, when you say don't forget to save your offcuts, is that your foil or is that your window cling?
So what's next?
Next we've got the 2 little cards to do.
Okay.
So if I go back to canvas and I'll send those to you next. So you're going to want to choose some nice card to cut that out of.
What would you like?
Something kind of toffee coloured would look quite good, I think.
Toffee.
Yeah, matching my waistcoat. Do you want me to find something? Well, oh. Yeah, use one of the little ones.
I was thinking they might just be big enough.
Okay, let's have a look at the colour match. Pass me that one you just had in your hand. That one. Thank you. That one would look quite nice, you know. Go for that one.
Oh,
Go for that one.
okay. Is it double? Oh, it is double-sided. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So I can cut it out that side.
Yeah.
Think I'll get both out of there?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
You're going to need to move them, but you can do a background.
That's all right. Are they grouped?
They're all one piece anyway.
Oh, one piece. So you sent it to the machine.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we're going to use. Smell that. Rotate the camera again. We're going to go OK. We're going to go home. OK. Retrieve data off the internet.
No, the photo bits are definitely over and done with.
And background scan and start.
You can actually foil onto vinyl as well, so if you wanted to foil onto your window cling or onto vinyl for a project, you can do. So do your foiling first, then cut your vinyl, and then you can do it that way. You may just want to go slightly careful with your transfer tape though, if you're going to use that. So I tend to do it onto clear vinyl, but I'm going to be cutting out like a square or a rectangle, a solid shape like that, and then I can layer that onto something else.
I'll just move them both away from that one edge a little bit on this edge, so hopefully it doesn't catch the edge and pull it off, because we don't want it coming off the mat, and given the attack on this mat it's not like to go anywhere, but it's
Always a good idea to
leave
just...
the auto bleed, the final one in.
Yes, because it's detailed.
So we're going to go OK, and then select, cut, and start. That way it goes.
You might want to do it twice.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Any questions? That's where we're attacking that.
Hi, Sally-Ann. So, in case you've missed what we're doing today, we're doing journaling cards, and we foiled onto acetate, cropped a photo, and now Ian's doing some little mini journaling cards to go in the opposite side of the layout. So, do you want me to sort out that photo so that you can pop it in?
You can do it on stream, can't you? What was that?
I don't know. We don't know.
stream a minute. Don't stream now.
I know you're just going to trim that one.
Okay.
Then you can bob it in on stream. I'll let you.
I was thinking, let's have a look at that and see if it's cut. Not quite, so we'll go again. Just for good measure. I'll give you another minute or two to do it.
So with the vinyl blade, you're better off to cut lightly and do it twice. Well, any blade, to be honest. One of the skills they taught us at college was how to use an X-Acto knife. Which at the time used to freak me out because don't do knives. And to be safer, you're better off to use as little pressure as possible and go over the line a few times. Okay. We've got an optical wipe to hand in, so I can just give that a quick wipe.
Read your comments.
Oh, will do. Sally Ann's been sat reading my book and lost track of time. It's good for that.
Which one, Sally Ann? What she says? So.
Well, if it's the yearbook, you definitely would lose track of time with that one because it's a big book. Okay. So I'm just going to use an optical wipe to clean off the back of the acetate. Pinch my beans desk. Make sure you do this on the back and not on the front.
This one. Got you. We like the first one, don't we?
We do. I like all of them though. They're all my little babies.
There we are. There we are. Do something. Put out of our. Do some more. So I'm going to unload my mat because I'm happy that's cut, I think. Think it's safe to unload it?
Yeah.
You're deciding which one to get next. Depends what you want, Sally Ann. If you want one that's got lots of projects in, then either the yearbook or the annual. Or if you want the one that's going to be
More how-to.
more how-to guide, then you're better off holding off for book 2, which book 4 when it releases.
Yeah, it's not actually called book 2, you know, book 4. It's called Designing with Vectors, darling. Just because it's book number 2 in the schedule. I'm really struggling to get that off the back of there today. But I definitely want to...
Oh, your A wasn't attached to.
Was it not? Oh well. Did I miss a bit, did I? That's okay. I can show you a way of fixing that.
I'll leave it attached to the rest so you've got placement for it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get some actual alcohol on that to get one bit off. Have you got a... It's okay, I'll go. Do you want to cut another piece of acetate then? To go in the...
So there's the N and the see. And the I've left in there for now because it's going to be a little bit easier when it comes to. There you go, and that one's cut fine. Managed to get the A attached on that one, even if it's only just by a little bit. But it is attached all the same.
So it should be attached. It's only mine I messed up. Oh well. I checked yours. Mine wasn't as important.
Oh, it is. No, don't worry, there'll be a big launch when it's available for the next one.
Oh yes.
Because it's taking a lot of work to do. So
It's going to be bigger than book one as well. So,
is there any more to do on that?
if you want to cut some acetate just for that nap, or you can leave nap if you want.
No, it's not just me, is it?
I was meaning to leave it and I'll fix it after if you want to.
If we leave them and sort those later.
Yeah. Ian's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can pop Ian in.
Right. So let's take that out of the way for a minute, so you can see the little album. Can I plug the little album in?
Yeah.
So we have a little 4x4 album, and this one is from.
Ella Banana.
Thank you. So hopefully, this way. Going that way?
Yeah.
That slides into that side, and then where do you want Ian?
I was thinking you could do them.
Across?
Yeah.
The arm top. So that one's going to slide in there.
It's actually a special offer at the moment on Ella Banana, isn't it?
And then that's going to slide into this one when we fixed it a little bit.
You're trying to find the hole.
That's it.
I was going to say it's just.
So and that will slide into that one. So we'll have the opposites and we'll put some other bits in these two, won't we?
Yeah, so we'll do the same technique as we've done for the photo here in terms of cropping it, and there'll be 2 more photos to go in there. Probably from the same day, so that everything colour coordinates.
There we go.
And morning Rachel. So we are back at 10 o'clock tomorrow, aren't we? Because I was dense.
Yes.
and didn't know which day of the week it was. So, I'll be back at 10 tomorrow with something. I might go for another scrapbooking one, but go for like a traveller's notebook for a change. So we do a little bit of scrapbooking, because we haven't done scrapbooking for ages on stream, have we? I think the last thing we did was the Spotify one.
For us, we did a Your Votes Counts, didn't we, scrapbook
Yeah.
one? We haven't done a... Because that was that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But no, we haven't done... anything else. So, any questions before we disappear today?
Linda says lovely photo and great techniques. Thank you.
Right. So, thank you all very much. Stay safe. I hope it's been fun. It's been fun for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we look forward to seeing you all
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Thanks.
I was just trying to make sure that we didn't have any more questions. Oh, before we go, competition.
Competition?
Yes. Our competition, darling.
Yes.
Do you want to just give it a little
Reminder. Yep. So don't forget we have the competition running as well on the group. So we are looking for Christmas cards. It's coming up to Christmas. And we want you to have a choice of 3
categories?
categories. Thank you, dear. I've lost my words there. So we have a minimalist. Yes?
Yep.
Eco-friendly.
Yep.
And
Innovative.
thank you. You never get that one right. So there's an album on the group where you can put your designs. Please let us know which one you're entering and why you think you fit into that category. We will be judging them and there are prizes to be won.
Including a gift set.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, but all the big prizes to win. So it is the limited edition scan and cut gift set. So that's the universal pen holder for your scan and cut and the 3D fun prints Sharpie pen holder, and that is also going to give away the adapters for the foil quill gift set as well. So you've got the 3 adapters. They also fit on the etching set and or anything else.
Only the real memory keepers,
real memory keepers, sort of etching or quill tools fit into those. And it has also a cable tidy on the side as well, which is very funky. So those are prizes for this month. And we will pick a winner. It is for until the end of the official lockdown.
Which is the 2nd of December, allegedly.
Allegedly the 2nd of December, yes. So we will then pick a winner out of all the entries. So please do enter and have a go. It's always worth a go. And if you've already got one of our wonderful pen holders, we will find alternate prizes for you. And Carol and... is it Deb or Linda?
It was Deb, wasn't
Deb,
it?
we haven't forgotten yours. We will find you something and get those out to you soon. So have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And like I said, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 10 AM.